Hello, everyone. Welcome to my new map, kart racing. So there are currently just 2 players. I choose anyone. So you can play solo or you can play EV 1 versus 1. Okay, let's go. So you can see this is a basic control guide on the panel. So on the bottom there's gas. It's currently 103 speed and past the gate. I just passed 1 gate, so you need to follow the arrows. There are in total 24 gates. You can't skip them. So this is the second one. So WSAD for control, and the extra button, mouse left, it's for fight some obstacles like this. And right mouse right holding is acceleration. Now I'm holding it, so you can see the speed boost. But you can see the gas is also decreasing. So when the gas to 0, this kart explode. So actually the gas is HP of this kart. This is a physical box. So if you bump on something or drop from high platform, it will also has a chance to reduce gas. And another key is jump space. Like now I jump. It's jump. So it has 2 second CD and there's no gas consumption. And sometimes if your kart flip over, like I just like this, so you can use jump, so it will flip over, but don't move too much in the air. So if I move too much, like I jump and left right, see, it will be very abrupt. So if I have passed 7 gates, almost third way, so now I pass 8 gates. So if I stuck at something and I cannot recover, so like just like this, so I can simply press another key. It's E. So it's like a TP to the gate 8. So usually you won't need to press E, except you really drive into something ridiculous, like drive into the pond. So these are all the buttons you can use. And another thing is the arrows, you don't need to strictly follow it. There are many better routes, but these arrows will always lead you to the next gate, next door. So if you become familiar with the lap, so you don't need to follow it. But there do have some cross, so just see the arrow's direction. And about right click holding acceleration, so it is 1 pt reduced per second, but it will always reduce like this is a cross. It will always reduce 1 point at the beginning. So if you hold for like half second and release, then you get a half second acceleration, but you still get 1 pt off. So trying to hold longer. And there are two phases of acceleration. So when you first press right click, it will initiate extra power to push your kart, but after 2 seconds it will activate another force, and there will activate a laser. So 1 second, just pass this door. So like this, I press right at the bottom, you can see there is a laser. Close it. So this laser actually can do significant damage to your opponent's kart. So there is a strategy. You just drive in front of his kart, and then you can press RB and press reverse. So like this way. So if you didn't press any WASD and you press the mouse right button, it will still push this car. But if you press the reverse and press the mouse right button, it will like this. And the left click skill, it will only be activated after 15 seconds when the race begins. So you won't fight the trees and stones, rocks at the beginning. So there are totally 3 rocks throw out and 1 tree. I just press it. Oh, 2. So at the front view, it's a tree. So this tree can block the road. So if he just in front of you, like 20 meters ahead of you, and you fight this tree like this, then if he's slow, he would bump onto the tree, and he will not only get stuck but also lose HP. You see, I lose gas 5. I lose 5 points of gas. But if he's very quick, he can just jump over it. And the rocks, so I fight again. Wow, that's an accident. Okay, I didn't die, but my cat died. Okay, so next round. So this is a basic control guide. Okay, next round. So now 5 rocks. See, a total 3 of them. 2 from sides, 1 from the back. And how to add the gas? There are some regular propane canister like this, but it can only be visible at a short distance. so you won't see it at very far. And there are like 4 of them in a set. Each round there will be each round 3 of them will be removed randomly. So it could be your left or your right, or your far left or far right, depends. So it's more about luck. So you can just guess, yeah, it should be here. And there are actually some special propane canister like this one. So this one will give you 9 or 5 points. This one is a big one, because this road is actually a better road. I didn't follow the arrow, but it's always risky to choose your own route. Like this one, I just have to. And so these are also details, but there are certainly some other tricks I just don't know how to explain. So like this way, you can follow the arrow to go this way. Oh, that's not a good road. So you can also just go anywhere to the next gate. Like this to save some time. You can go off-road like this. So the safest playing style is just follow the arrows. And there's the regular propane canister will give you 3 points gas, and they can be reused. So you can just sit in there to add the gas infinitely. Like give an example, like here is a propane can. So 75, 78, 81, 84, 87. Yeah, you can add infinitely. But certainly, I'm very good at math. I have calculated the distance you can travel in this CD interval, and the acceleration you can get from these 3 points. Certainly, if you sit in there to add your gas, you are certainly lose. But this retriggeredness is just for fairness, for like 2 players, or in the future more players. So the first leading car, if you triggered 1, then the second car like 3 seconds behind it. So if it can only be triggered once, then the leading car will even just have a greater lead. So everything for balance. And actually each car will drop some bottles, one bottles at the back, about 20 meters from its back. So it will give 2 points. So if some player are very slow, then he will have more chance to pick up the bottles dropped by other players ahead of him. But the bottle drop mechanism is when you press the mouse right button to accelerate, then each 5 seconds will drop one bottle. So if you press the like 3 seconds, 4 seconds and released, then it will be cleared, no bottle drop. You have to holding at 4-5 seconds. But if you holding like 20 seconds, then it will drop 4 bottles. And you can trigger the bottle dropped by yourself. So sometimes in cross section, it has little chance that you can pick up some bottle dropped by yourself. So if you are not a very skilled player, no, especially in this Source engine, the driving is still a bit strange. You can feel it's just shaking. But this is Source engine, so. But at least it's really playable. So if you drive safe, you can always have a time like around 8 minutes or 9 minutes. Because such roads in real life, the speed limit usually is like 25 miles per hour, so it's like 40 kilometers. And now you can see your driving speed is like 40 on the just regular road. And if you accelerate, it can be boosted to 60. So just drive slowly, because you feel difficult to play. Your opponents also feel difficult to play. So everything's for fun. Don't be too serious. So I got 9 minutes this lap. It's quite slow. So next round I will try my best to have a good time. So just remember, in some very hard to drive road, just release any keys, slow down, don't flip. And jump sometimes is very risky, so avoid jumping. Actually, there's a better route, but I just don't want to show this secret. So I just drive on the arrow to see how fast I can go. So if this round I achieved like 7 minutes, then actually every player. Oh, this is an accident. Now I'm fucked up. Just 1 point. Gas. This is wrong gate. I shall follow that arrow. Yeah, this one. Okay, so now it's really challenging. I can't accelerate. When I press right button, it explodes. So if you see a propane canister just at your left and you are driving fast, then you'd better just keep going. Don't pick it. Because if you want to pick it, you need to slow down and turn left, turn right. It will waste you like 3 or 4 seconds. But the 3 points gas can only give you like 3 second acceleration, and the acceleration is just 60 kilometer compared to the regular driving speed of 40 kilometers. So it doesn't worse. So if you just drive into the canister, you just trigger it. Otherwise, just keep going. So now I have 4 gas points. But I think maybe I can still like this one. I could drive into it. Actually, that one is like cheating, because here sunshine is very strong. I have saw its shadow, so I know it's there. But other canisters, there are no these strong shadows, so I really don't know where they are. So even no acceleration, just drive like this, it's still very fun. Oh, this is one bottle dropped by myself, so I was acceleration at that. So you can actually jump over these cars, but it depends on the types of the car. If it's a truck and you jump, then yeah, this one you can't jump over. Okay, so 10 gates to go. 9 remaining. So this place is very steepy. You need to be careful. This lane. Don't bump into these chairs. It really hurts. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention the skill button, the mouse left. It will reduce 2 points of gas. So if you are not confident to mess up with your opponent, just don't use it. Like this one, I won't go back to pick it. Yeah, I think I can get 7 minutes. So if it's not the car just tailgating me at the very beginning to made my gas to be 1 point, so I can even be much faster. Okay, I will use up all the gas at the end. Don't brake! Yeah, but anyway, my car exploded, but it passes the line. So 7 minutes, 10 seconds, it's okay. So I will try last round to see if I can go under 630. No, there is a bug. I'll show you. So if you just like a crouch like this, then yeah, you will be triggered at the bottom of the kart. So don't crouch. This is actually not a bug, just the engine, you know. So like this, have to just restart. Right, no matter. I just change the team. I change it to CT. Actually, the terrorist has a bit advantage because it's at the right, so you can form a earlier lead. So this time, we'll see how fast I can go. Lost 2 canisters. So here, jump. Yeah. Accelerate. Yeah, got one. Oh. TP. Whoa. Going to this one. Yeah, got it. Oh, I've got to. Oh shit. What? Yeah, this time I go this way. Go this way. Whoa, I made it. That's really cool. That is the most difficult place to reach. It will give you 10 points of gas. Oh, don't jump! Oh, still jump. So 37 gas remaining, still healthy. Oh! I thought he's going to collide me. Okay, go the safe way. Slow down. Oh, that's just... Yeah, this time I chose a different way. Yeah, jump over it. I need to gas, so I can accelerate a bit. So I think I can get 640 maybe. Oh, gas is almost out. Whoa, shit. That is. So getting to finish. Okay, so this is introduction of this map. Hope you enjoy, and this is next update for the third car for 3 players. I can make it very soon, even 4 players, 5 players, but it all depends on how much people like it. So that's all.